You know what that muscle group is. I know you do. Your kids do, your mama do, your daddy do, your grandparents do. It's called your biceps brachii. Everybody's in the gym doing the curls for the girls. Why? So they can build up some nice arms, show muscles, right? The problem is everybody's performing the movements wrong, therefore they're not seeing the gains that they want. My name is Jen. I'm going to show you how to perform the absolute best exercise. All you need, one exercise for your biceps. It's going to accelerate your gains. Alright, so some anatomy 101. The biceps brachii, superficial muscle group, meaning you can see it. It sits right on your humerus bone. That's your upper arm bone. That's your upper arm bone, alright? Now, the bicep has two heads, long head and a short head. The short head is more medial, meaning closer to the midline of the body, and it originates right here on your coracoid process, right here on your scapula. Then you have the long head, which originates on your supraglenoid tubercle, a little more lateral, all right? And they both insert on your radial tuberosity, which is on your radius bone. Just some anatomy for you information geeks. All right, I know guys are like, what is the exercise? How do we get these gains? Let's do this. All right, first and foremost, you gotta know the functions of a muscle group so you can utilize the muscle, right? All right, so the bicep muscle group has 3 functions. Remember this, not 1, not 2, but 3 functions, all right? Now, its primary function is forearm flexion, and this is all forearm flexion. Bam. All you're doing is bringing your forearm up to your humerus or your shoulder bone. That's it. Alright, the second function of the biceps brachii is called supination. And all supination means is coming from a hammer style where your palms inward facing towards your thigh to an upward style, your palms upward facing towards the sky. This is your palm, alright? This is your knuckles here, palm side, palm. So, from an inward position or hammer style to a supinated position, kind of like you're holding a cup of soup. That's called supination position. So I'm here to here. The bicep contracts in that movement. Now there is another muscle group called the supinator muscle, which is the primary contractor doing that movement, but also the bicep plays a role in helping or assisting with that. All right, the last function of the biceps that many people are unaware of is called shoulder flexion. And you're like, shoulder flexion? The shoulder muscles are responsible for that. But no, the biceps also assist in that movement. And remember, we're trying to get all functions of the movement so we can maximize your gains. That's how you maximize your gains. So therefore, this is shoulder flexion. Bam, that's shoulder flexion. All you're doing is decreasing the distance between 2 joints, all right? That's flexion. Then you have extension, which is just coming backwards, all right? Remember, this is flexion. Now, the bicep is a weak shoulder flexor muscle, but it plays a role. It plays a huge role. So if I put all 3 of those movements together, this is what I have. This elbow flexion in a supinated palms up position, just like soup. And I also said we've got supination, so elbow flexion, supination, then we also got some shoulder flexion. So you put that all together, it looks a little bit like this. There you have it, guys. You got the biceps in all its 3 functions. Supination, you got elbow flexion, and you also got some shoulder flexion. That's going to maximize and accelerate your gains.